This week's video is a video that I have been looking forward to for years. He's back! After a 9-year break, it's finally back on the tracks. The night train from Berlin to Paris. How is the journey? What can you expect in the sleeper car? How do you rearrange your compartment? And is it worth it at all? All that and more information is coming to you now. It's a dark Friday afternoon, December 15th, 2023, and we are heading to Berlin on the ICE. We have about an hour planned layover at Berlin Hauptbahnhof, which is supposed to be enough time to stock up on drinks and snacks for the night and find a comfortable spot on the platforms to film the arrival of the new Nightjet. But as it turns out, our ICE is running about 45 minutes late by the time we arrive in Berlin. Fantastic. Quickly grabbed some drinks and headed down to platforms 1 and 2 in the basement of Berlin Hauptbahnhof. We just managed to get there in time for the arrival of Nightjet 4424 to Paris with a train section to Brussels.
1934, delayed today by about 50 minutes. Due to delayed preparation of the train, we apologize for any inconvenience.
Sitzwagen, Sleeping Car, ja, 424 brauchen wir.
4? Welcher Wagen?
424.
So no time to waste and into the train we go. We've secured a double compartment in the sleeper car. I booked 2 months before departure for an adult and a child directly with ÖBB for 240 euros. Unfortunately without a private toilet and shower, as it was no longer available for our trip.
Steht ja
31 und 35.
So, wir wissen jetzt nur nicht, welcher Wagen das ist.
Das ist 65.
Wir gehen einfach mal zum Ende. Vielleicht steht da die Nummer. Aber wo steht das? Kurz. Achso.
Ne, da, warte mal.
Hier.
Ja,
35, 33, 31.
unsere.
Ah ne, hier. Nee. Das.
Ne, da.
To our surprise, our compartment was locked. The mystery was solved when we found out that the train attendants had used the compartment for their own luggage.
Ja, ist gut. Haben wir 14 Stunden Zeit. Ja, Gepäck steht hier. Ja, von den Zugbegleitern.
Let's get moving then. With about a 5-minute delay, our night train starts moving. As you can see, theoretically, 3 people can travel in this compartment, however it's not particularly spacious. It's okay for 2, but it might be a bit tight for 3.
Dear passengers, a very warm welcome to your Nightjet service to Paris and the Nightjet service to Brussels. Staff on the train will be on hand at all times to answer any questions you may have and to provide you with a range of snacks and drinks in the couchette and sleeper carriages. Please be sure to observe the train's silent hours between 9 p.m. and 8 a.m. to enable other passengers to enjoy a relaxing night's sleep. No further announcements will follow during this time. Please remain in the carriages whose entrance doors are marked with your booked train number throughout your journey. We hope you enjoy a safe and comfortable journey.
Sehr geehrte Fahrgäste, bitte beachten Sie, in diesem Zug sind nur zuggebundene Fahrscheine gültig. Wir akzeptieren keine IC-Fahrscheine oder Sparschienen oder Sparpreise. Diejenigen, die keine zuggebundenen Fahrscheine haben, müssen mit einer Geldstrafe von 135 Euro rechnen. Danke.
Alter.
Die müssen das mal leiser stellen.
A small disappointment for those expecting Wi-Fi on the journey. There is none. Even after several years under the ÖBB, those former Deutsche Bahn train sets don't have Wi-Fi or an entertainment portal like on the ICE. It's a shame, but absolutely bearable. Time to check out the amenity kit. Each guest receives a nice little bag from ÖBB with plenty of useful things for the journey. Slippers, sleep mask, a teeny tiny towel, unfortunately without Nightjet branding, earplugs, waffle chocolate, nut mix, water, and an ÖBB pen. The first thing to do in the Nightjet is to fill out the breakfast menu card. Each guest can choose up to 6 items, including a hot drink. The menus are collected shortly after the start during ticket control. The train attendants also announced that they will soon convert the compartment into the night configuration. We decline because, as experienced night train travelers as we are, we can do it ourselves. It's fun for me, and the two of them already looked a bit stressed. Let me show you what steps are necessary. First, you need to fold down the back seats and then fold down the whole bench. Next, we set the ladder aside and release the locks on the bed.
So.
Now, secure the ladder, release the lock on the second bed above you and fold it out. But we're not done yet. The fall protection of the upper bed also needs to be released and secured, especially if you're traveling with kids. And now we are already in Halle in eastern Germany. The train is on schedule and has about a half-hour layover. So if you want to stretch your legs out for a bit, here's your chance. Our journey continues to Paris. But where and how does this train actually travel now? It starts in Berlin with stops in Halle, Erfurt, Frankfurt South, Strasbourg and finally Paris at 10:24 AM. It runs on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays and returns on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays with train number 4469. For your hygiene needs, the simple sleeper compartments have a sink with a mirror and a small cupboard. Additionally, there is a very small toilet and a somewhat spacious toilet with a shower in the car. So if you're never showered on a train, bring it out and give it a try. It's an absolute amazing experience, I promise. On our journey, it's almost 11 PM. Let's slowly recline, brush our teeth and draw an initial conclusion.
Get ready with me.
Just a few thoughts on the Nightjet. The Nightjet really is. It's the best mode of transport you can ask for. But Nightjet is around for a few years. I can't understand why there's still no Wi-Fi service on the train, or somewhat like an entertainment system, you know, like an onboard entertainment portal. Since the last timetable change, there's a price update. ÖBB has a new dynamic pricing system. Unfortunately, there were some horrible prices around. For example, a ride from Hamburg to Vienna, 600 euro in the normal sleeper car, or Vienna to Venice, 700 euros. That's awful. ÖBB said that this was a mistake. It seems like the prices are going down again, so luckily. If you want to ride on the Nightjet, consider to bring 2 things with you. Number 1, if you're riding with 2 or 3 people in this compartment, and in the other deluxe sleeper compartments is only 1 power outlet. Make sure you bring a multiple charger. And the cushions aren't really good. The cushions are pretty thin. If you can, bring your own cushion with you. So anyway, it's 11 PM. I have to be very quiet. What's really important for a Nightjet ride is the noise. I think this one is really quiet, and the rails are pretty smooth. We are now between Halle and Erfurt in the east of Germany, and the rails are very smooth. And I know it's the same on the French side, because 2 years ago, if you remember, we rode the Nightjet from Paris to Vienna. That was smooth as well. So this should be a very, very good Nightjet ride with a very good sleep. It will also be interesting how the new Nightjet connection between Berlin and Brussels will affect the competitor European Sleeper. It had personally disappointed me a bit, as advertising promises regarding prices and reality were also far apart. Do you know what I like to do on the night train? Lay by the window with the pillow and relax while watching the quickly passing lights. That, for me, is the uniqueness of night train travel. Good night, everyone. The next morning we are awakened by the train attendant around 8 AM. Breakfast is coming soon.
The night was as expected, very smooth, very quiet. We should get breakfast very soon, and right now make ourselves ready for the day in Paris.
So we get ready for the day, convert our compartment back into the day configuration and grab the folding table. But our breakfast continues to be delayed. Even after 1 hour there's no sign of it. Finally at 9:30 AM it arrives. Fresh rolls, cream cheese, super delicious salami, Nutella and hot drinks. It just tastes good, and the sun is shining more and more as we get closer to Paris. I could start every day like this. And then the journey is almost over. Around 10 AM breakfast is cleared and we reach the outskirts of Paris. Do you have any more questions? Did I miss anything on this video? Will you try the Nightjet from Berlin to Paris? Write to me in the comments, and if you liked my little video, please leave a thumbs up or even subscribe. Punctually at 10:23 AM we reached the Paris East Station in bright sunshine. Dear Nightjet, dear ÖBB, it was a real pleasure. Thank you for watching the video up to this point. In the next video we'll be traveling first class on the red Eurostar back to Germany. So it's best to subscribe to the channel right away. See you soon!